Have you ever noticed how well-placed breakouts and retests can completely transform your trading results? And what if I told you there's an indicator that automatically detects these key points with volume and trend confirmation? Today I'm going to show you how to use breakout and retest signals, one of the most powerful indicators on TradingView, created by Algo Alpha. If you want clarity when trading breakouts with more confidence, this video is for you. First thing, open TradingView and load the 1-hour chart for Euro to US dollar. Actually, you can use any currency pair and any time frame as well. But I personally prefer Euro to US dollar on the 1-hour time frame. Next, click on indicators and search for breakout and retest signals. It will show up right here on your screen, and it's this first option from Algo Alpha. Just click on it and you're all set. The indicator will appear on your screen. This indicator automatically marks support and resistance levels based on previous highs and lows. When one of these levels is broken and retested, the indicator shows colored zones, reflecting the strength of the volume involved. Green at the top indicates buying strength. Red at the bottom indicates selling strength. In addition, it shows you a number called delta, which represents the difference between buying and selling volume during the retest. If it's a resistance breakout with a retest, the delta needs to be positive to validate a buy entry. If it's a support breakout, the delta also needs to be positive. But in this case, it means that the selling volume has surpassed the buying volume. Whenever possible, always enter retests where the delta is above 1,000. This indicates extreme strength in the buying or selling movement during the retest in these pullbacks. Here in the settings, you can adjust a lot of things. The pivot detection period, the confirmation multiplier, the swing memory, the ATR for smoothing the signals. I like to increase the confirmation multiplier to 7. This helps the signal appear right after the retest. Now let's look at some examples of how this indicator could help when entering a trade. Here it already automatically marks the supports and resistances. So when this dashed line appears, it's a support or resistance that has already been broken. When the price comes back to retest this area, we keep an eye on the delta. It needs to be positive. And also, if it's above 1,000, like I said, it's much better for entries. What do I like to wait for? I like to see the price reject this zone with a very long wick or reversal candle. In this case here, this candle left a really long wick in the area, showing a reversal. Here it had already done the same thing. So from here, we could have opened a buy order, placing our stop at a safe distance. In this case here, since there are two regions very close to each other, I'm going to place it below the second region, which is this one here as well, because it can be taken into consideration and the price could also come down here. So, in this case, to avoid missing out, I can enter here, but set my stop a little further away. In this case, minus 0.34% and set a target twice that risk to the upside, that is, a result of 0.68. And the chart moved until it hit our target, roughly halfway through this 1-hour candle here. Right up ahead, we would have a resistance that was broken. In this candle here, notice how the price left a strong rejection wick, just like I explained to you earlier. So, in this situation, we could have entered after this rejection, set our stop a little below the area, at minus 0.24 or even 0.25 to round it off, and set our take profit twice as high, at 0.50. And the chart ended up hitting up here. And on the sell side, we do the same thing, just the other way around. Notice that there was a support here. It was broken on these candles. It came back here at this moment. You could have already entered since it showed a reversal candle. Or simply, if you had waited, you would have had a second opportunity to enter on this candle that showed a strong rejection wick. And also, the delta was almost at 1,000. Remember I said that a delta at 1,000 is better for entries? So we could have placed our order here, our stop a little above the region at 0.16 and our target at around 0.32, which was also reached up ahead. Remember, this content is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not a recommendation to buy or sell assets. Do your own analysis and consult professionals before investing. The breakout and retest signals combines precise pivot reading, volume confirmation, and trend analysis. It's not magic, but it gives you a powerful technical edge. Test the strategy with backtesting and simulation before trading with real money. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, because that really helps the channel grow and you will always be the first to know when I post great indicators like this one. Thank you for watching and see you next time.